Thank you again for allowing me to do this and for putting your trust in me. Sorry you couldn't be here today, but that's okay. It's all just about energy and it all works the same whether you're here or not. I just appreciate you giving me the permission so that I may get this practice in. And yeah, we'll see what comes through for you and messages from Spirit. I did a little prayer of intention today, hoping that you receive some messages of love, guidance, learning, knowledge, and awareness. And really, like, I feel really called that you need some messages of love today. So hopefully that comes through for you. And I hope that after hearing this or listening, watching this, that you just feel really empowered to go about your life, feeling more confident, and more taken care of by Spirit. Okay. All right. So I have 3 different decks. I have a red, a pink, and a black. And usually if the person's here, I let them pick a color that resonates with them. And I don't know, I kind of feel like pink for you. I think we might dabble a little bit in the other 2 also, but let's go for pink or red. Let's see. Okay, we're going to start with red. Let's see. So just a little bit about me and kind of to explain the process. I don't know if you've ever been to a psychic before or if you have anyone in your family or friends that you know that are, intuitive. But basically, and like I'm still learning too, but what I have learned so far is that everybody has the capability to be intuitive, to tap into God's spirit, using, the God within, but also to communicate with God and all of his other beings, through angels, through spirit guides, of different forms, and including your ancestors who have passed on. So what I do is I try to use the God spirit energy within, and I will sometimes receive messages either in the form of just a thought itself. So it'll be like a repeated message that I feel like your spirit guides or someone on your spirit team is telling me to say over and over again until I say it out loud. And then sometimes I'll receive little images of you doing a thing. Not that it's something that you've actually done, but it's like a metaphor for whatever the message is that's coming through. And I hope that all makes sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me also. Okay, so even though I am practicing and I am new at this, I am still learning, but all of the messages so far that I have been able to communicate to other people have resonated in some way or another. And, I'm not going to say, I can't say that I don't ever get it wrong, or maybe the messages don't always resonate with you right away. If, sometimes when people like listen back or watch back on their videos, they'll hear a message that they didn't understand or didn't quite get the day of the reading that makes sense to them in the future. And that's totally normal. That totally makes sense. It's a quantum physics thing, and I'm not going to try to explain it, but yeah, just imagine everything and everywhere is happening all at the same time. And sometimes the messages you receive one day aren't meant for you until another day. I feel like I'm just getting in the weeds here and it's not making sense anymore. All right, so we're going to move on and we're going to start your read. Okay, so I am using, this is an oracle deck, and oracle deck or tarot cards, these are divination tools, or more specifically, divination cards. And all that means is that it's a way, these are cards for God, spirit, source energy by whoever designed them. The messages come through for them. Usually they come through for people who are like very well trained, highly trained psychics and mediums. So the decks are usually pretty powerful. This one I'm using is called the Enchanted Map. If you ever want to look into it or look up the guide or the medium, her name is Colette Baron Reed. Love her, super sassy lady. Yeah, let's see, let's just get into it. Like I'm nervous, so I'm talking a little too much. All right. And I'm outside because it's just such a nice day. It's a little chilly, but it is trash day. So sorry for the cut. Great timing. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just shuffling the deck and thinking about the intention of messages that you need to know right now to help you in your life with love, guidance, light, learning, knowledge, and awareness. We're going to start off with 3 cards. Okay, here's the first one. Now, usually with a 3-card pull, there's going to be, sometimes there's like a past card, a present card, that's the one that's in the middle, and then a future card, and that's going to be the one that's to my right. So the past card kind of tells you the energy that you're coming from that's led you to the present day, and maybe some of the struggles that you might be going through, or even just, a possibility in your future if you continue with the same either low level energy or high level energy. And what I mean by low level energy or high energy is, I don't like saying bad or good, but on very basic terms, it's bad energy and good energy. Really, it's just the energy of the things that you don't want or don't like versus the energies of things you do like and do want, right? Like love is a really high energy. Hate is a very, very low energy. Okay. And these cards are all about, oh man, this is all whacked. These cards are all about like shifting and changes in your life. think a bunch of like traveling metaphors. Okay, I got your last card. And I'm trying something new today just by letting the cards flow out. Usually what I've been doing is I'll shuffle and then I'll just pick the top three, but I don't know, I felt called to just let them fall out on their own, make it more divinely guided. Okay. So your first card, and this came in a reverse message, but first card is come together. Okay. And when it's in reverse, it's almost like it's saying it's the opposite of. So there was some sort of separation in your past, a bond broken, and so there's some struggle and some strife from there. And we're going to get into, and because I'm still not totally familiar with these cards, we are going to use her guidebook. Okay. But just like those are the first few messages that I'm kind of picking up from that card. All right. And then the second card is Magical Map Shifter. And this is about this is your present day card. This is about you being able to use your own magical ways to shift your trajectory, to shift your life going forward, or even just now in the current day. And this Peaks of Joy in the upright position, this is your future card. So, I mean, it looks like you're coming from a little bit of heartbreak, right? But current day, you're like, enough is enough. I am the creator and the manifester of my own life. I have, like, you are empowering yourself. And there's joy and amazing things in your life going forward. So that's just like surface level, right? So let's get into it a little deeper. Okay, so the come together card. The aspect here, or the theme, is that love needs to be shared. So in the reverse message, it's a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced or was imbalanced, because this is a past card. Maybe the intimacy was being withheld from you, or you were withholding it from another. There was longing and yearning and often mistaken for love, when in fact, those are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well to the point that you were so depleted. True love will not be denied to you. What is truly for you will never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. Okay. So that felt, I mean, even reading that seemed a little bit like abstract, like what? But so yeah, so basically just like there was a relationship in the past, that it's saying that you put a lot of effort in and it just wasn't working over and over and over again. And I like this card. It does talk about like romantic love, but I think that there's also a bit of like partnership to this, not just in romantic love, but like familiar partnership, like bonds. Like think of familial bonds, friendship bonds. But yeah, this could be a little bit more romantic too, but it feels like it's more than one relationship for you in the past that you've had to kind of walk away from, right? So you were together, and for whatever reason, y'all had to separate, go your own ways, because the relationships weren't serving you anymore. And I don't want to say that in like a selfish way, but they just weren't for you. They weren't helping you. They were harming you. They were being more destructive to your life than they were being positive. And and there was no more love there. Maybe it started out with these inklings of love, and then you realize that it just wasn't true love, right? It wasn't real love. It wasn't love in the sense that it was taking care of you, it was helping you, it was kind to you, it was respecting you. It was the opposite. And when you realize that, you came into your own power when you stepped out, when you stepped away. And that's great. It is still difficult. It is still, there's like a grieving process with it. But let's go on to your present day magical map shifter to talk about how you were able to process it and get through it, and how you're making better use of your time and your relationships and your love today. Go map shifter. So the theme here is that spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. And spirit, again, is within us, as well as parts of it are outside of us. So when the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty into a place of safety and success. So, where we were walking away from previous relationships that weren't serving us, that weren't helping us, and weren't kind to us, now we're able to make room for, and we have space and energy for relationships that do help us. And it's saying to pay attention to the individuals who cross your path today or this week or even this month, and cause you to reflect on your journey. And this could be a couple of people who have been in your life for a little bit, but it's like you're noticing them differently, right? Like, oh, I didn't know that about you. That's very interesting. That really like vibes with my energy, right? Like, realizing that there's someone or something, not just that you haven't met before, but maybe that you're getting to know differently now, who make positive effects in your life. And forgive my kids in the back, they're playing. Okay. So pay attention to the individuals who cross your path and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware and for the important change agents for your life that they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're still here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So, as much as I feel like the guidebook is talking about how there are magical map shifters that help you shift your life, but I feel like you've been your own map shifter. I feel like you've been, coming into your own power, realizing how you're able to create your own life the way you want it to be. And if you haven't, then you will soon. And that is a very powerful place to be. And those are some very powerful relationships to have. Those are the kind of people that you want to hang on to. It's like that verse in the Bible that iron sharpens iron. When you find somebody that vibes with you energetically, then you're able to help each other become better versions of yourselves. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So the next one again, peaks of joy. Okay, it's a 33. So your life is, so the theme here is that your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. All right, so this is talking about how in the future, right, you're going to have these like amazing peaks of joy, happiness. You're going to be more energetically alive and in the flow of just things that really bring, like, make your heart feel lighter and happier and make you feel full. And it's saying that anytime somebody comes across those little bits of joy, those glimpses of happiness, like, that's really how we strew together a happy life, right? Is these little moments of happiness. Not that we have to be completely happy all of the time, because that's just, I mean, it's a complete dismissal and disregard for all of the things that can make us sad and can make us angry. And those are normal, natural feelings. And it's good to experience those. And of course, though, we want more joy, more happiness in our life. And when we have those, how amazing is it to be able to share them with other people? Maybe even the people who, from this card, who have helped you to realize your power in your life and to help make you a better person. Okay. So the upright position is that joy is yours today and any day that you want it. No matter what your inquiry, you'll be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So yeah, it's kind of like how we were talking about how this card helps you to not just recognize the people in your life that help you make changes, positive changes in your life, and to appreciate the positive changes you've made for yourself, but that also this card is like you manifesting and you putting the knowledge and the awareness to work and to powerful positive effects in your life. And it's saying that you're going to be reaping the rewards soon if you haven't already. And that's awesome. That's something great to look forward to. And I want to say also, like, sometimes it's fleeting and we need to be observant to make sure that we don't let it pass us by. Okay. Sometimes there are little moments and sometimes there are huge, obvious moments. But the little moments are worth catching onto also. So allow yourself those little moments to enjoy the little moments of joy if you can. I know sometimes when we're working really hard, it's difficult to pause and appreciate from where we've come to where we are, especially when there's so much more that we want to achieve, right? But seriously, like, take some time to be grateful for where you've come from. The the struggles that you've overcome, and appreciate where you are today. Basically, you're magical and you're making magic for yourself, and you'll be reaping the rewards of joy and happiness because of it. And sometimes the joy and the happiness is big, bold, and in your face, and sometimes it's these just like little quiet moments that make you smile, and that's okay. Those are great too. Okay. All right. So yeah, so joy is contagious and it's important to share it. All right, so that's this. And I feel like doing like a one card pull from the other ones for you. So I have two little kids. My mom's watching them right now, so I can do this reading for you. Let's see. Okay, so this is a tarot deck. This is, I mean, it's fun, it's cute, I don't know, I keep wanting to say it's fun, flirty, and 30. I don't know. I don't know why. But yeah, it's fun, it's lighthearted. I like it. It's a good one. So I'm gonna pull one card for you from here. And then I think we'll call it. It comes through for you. Okay. All right, 5 of acorns. So in traditional tarot, this would be like a 5 of wands. This is the Jaguar, I believe. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is about challenge and growth. Recurring themes for you. All right, so Leopard. So Graceful Leopard is a problem solver, and she utilizes her shape-shifting abilities to enhance her personal power. She's here to help you shift into your own innate power so that you may pursue your goals with passion and fight for what you believe in. Let's see. All right, so this presented upside down for me, but I feel like the right side up message is equally important for you. So first I'm going to read the reverse messages. When misunderstandings arise, consider seeking advice. Patiently persist, and the conflict will be overcome. The keywords being negativity, maybe some confrontations or a setback. And yeah, I know that it can feel like a struggle, like even though you came from some negative relationships, and now you're in more positive flow with positive relationships, it doesn't protect you always from negative things happening, right? So there can be some conflict even with people that you still love. I wonder if this is conflict with someone in your past that you'd left before but is coming back up again. So misunderstanding has arisen, and it's suggesting that you seek advice. Be patient, persist, and eventually the conflict will be overcome. It might feel like a setback, but it's important that you just see it as a challenge for you to grow and develop from. Okay. All of our setbacks, all of our challenges in life, they're meant to help us make us stronger, make us smarter for the next time, and to help us grow and be better prepared for other challenges that come our way in life. Because, I mean, no matter what your situation, no matter, what your, no matter what your demographic, right? Like wherever you live, however much money you have, whatever the color of your skin is, you're going to have some sort of struggle with something. And we're never protected or safe from it. But it's important that we confront them, that we learn from them, and we have a little bit of gratitude for it so that we're stronger people, because we are stronger people once we get on the other side of it. Okay, so the Leopard is a problem solver. She utilizes her shape-shifting abilities to enhance her personal power. She's here to help you shift into your own innate power so that you may pursue your goals with passion and fight for what you believe in. In the midst of this conflict, don't allow opposition to keep you from moving ahead in your endeavor. So it feels like this setback is keeping you from reaching your goals. So we talked about the map shifter, right? Shapeshifter, map shifter. So we talked about that present day card where you're in the process of like manifesting and creating better things for yourself and your life and your family. And And it feels like maybe this setback that you're feeling, this conflict that you're feeling, might feel to you like it's going to keep you from doing the things that you want and achieving that happiness and achieving that joy. But just be patient, just keep persisting, and you'll be fine. Let's see. It says, by the same token, though, be open to the views of others. Don't be afraid to ask questions in order to clarify a situation. With challenge comes spiritual growth. As you weather the storm, focus on new strategies and seek deeper clarity and truth. Trust in yourself and defend your belief structures. Contend with the matter and spirit of action, and in the knowingness that challenges will be overcome. So that last part is saying the best way to overcome this struggle, this what feels like a setback, is just to keep moving forward. Don't let it keep you stagnant. Don't let it pause you, or it's a speed bump. You just need to go over a little bit slowly, patiently, right? You don't need to completely stop. Okay? Just keep moving forward. Take it one day at a time, step after step. Okay? You don't need to know with clarity what exactly the future is going to look like, because, I mean, honestly, just the way that time works in general, there are so many different ways that it could end up, right? That your life could go, or the way, every choice you make every day could affect the entire life trajectory. You could go from being a CEO of a large corporation to being president of the United States, or, just being a working class mom with kids for the rest of your life, just from a butterfly's flapping of the wings, right? Like, there's no telling what's going to change or when it's going to change, but really it's all up to you. And you are the map shifter. You are the map maker of your own life, of your own path. And all you can do is just keep going forward with the intention of seeking out that joy, of seeking out that happiness, and having that for yourself and your family, and keeping that in mind as inspiration to keep going. Okay? So don't let anybody slow you down. Don't let anybody stop you. And whatever conflict this is that you're feeling, just know that this too shall pass. Okay? And all you got to do is just persist, be patient, and seek clarity. I don't know what your belief system is, but prayer goes a long way for anyone and everyone, right? Like, even if you're an atheist, just talking into the ether and putting out, your desires in the most positive way is, I mean, it's beyond powerful. But yeah, that's concluding our reading today, and I hope that this felt empowering to you, and I feel like these were some messages of great encouragement for you, and I'm so excited to see what happens, and hopefully we can keep in touch. But yeah, let me know if this message resonated with you, or if I got it completely wrong, so that I can learn and grow as a psychic. Anyway, hi all. This is Jennifer. Hi. Okay. I'm just here to let you know that all of my tarot, divination, card, channeling, readings, whatever, I love them. I effing love them. I love doing them. I love the messages that come through for people. I love being a spiritual advisor, give or take, as much as possible to people. And I just want you to know that my private readings, my social media readings, like all of this is just, it's free, or pay what you want when you want. Okay. I do have a Cash App. It's there and available if you're willing and able. Okay. We all have bills to pay. I get it. So yeah, just know that, like, really what's most important to me is that you receive the messages from Spirit that you're meant to receive, and that we all have an abundant, prosperous, loving, happy, joyful life. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.